Today we are doing an updated version of my favourite 10 items under £10. So I have everything on today and I wanted to do something a little bit different. I want to show you guys me applying the product and talking about it because I feel like it's important to kind of, when I'm talking about a product, to actually show you how it works. So obviously I've pre-filmed everything, but yeah, everything is under £10. I could have easily done like Makeup Revolution or just NYX Professional Makeup, but there's so many other brands out there that I love using. Please let me know in the comments what your favourite products are under £10 because it might have been something that I haven't tried yet. So let's start off with primer. So this is the NYX Professional Makeup Face Glue. So there are a couple of things by Revolution and by NYX, so they're not out of this video. So this is the face glue primer, and I believe this is £8. This is £8.99. This went crazy viral. I think mainly because of the packaging, but I love how this product keeps my makeup on for ages. Like I am someone who sweats really easily, especially obviously on my face. But the thing is, whenever I use this, I feel like my skin just doesn't really budge that much. I don't like, the whole social media thing, like you apply the product on the face and stick it on there and it does, I kind of hate that type of stuff. So when I was using this product, I was like, you know what, I want it to be tacky. I want my foundation to stay hold. This is great. I really enjoy using this. I mean, the applicator itself can sometimes be a bit fiddly because when you're squeezing it you just get a lot of air, so if you obviously like shake it down towards the bottom, then it will obviously work. And I love how cute the packaging is. Like I said, it's very reminiscent of my childhood when I was in school and we used to have glue like this. I don't know if they had it in the US, but in the UK it was like 100%. But the way that this product kind of works and it sticks and it's so affordable, because obviously everything here is pretty affordable. I've got some very, very affordable things as well. So if you are looking for a primer that is kind of there to help your makeup stay all day and just kind of work it through. I mean, it says it's 24-hour wear. There's no reason for me to ever have makeup on for like 24 hours, so I'm never going to try that. Next, for foundation, I have the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. So this is £8, and you know what? I think a year or two ago, I would never have chosen e.l.f. to be a good foundation because some of their other foundations for me are not that great. The recent two foundations that they've come out with, this one and the Skin Tint, oh my god, I absolutely love them. I don't know what they've done to their formulas, like they are amazing. So when I first picked this up, I was a little bit hesitant because again, I wasn't too happy with the other ones. They're just super drying, didn't really work for me, but this feels and looks so good on my skin, and I find it weird saying that. So many e.l.f. products are really good. I know that they're under a lot of water right now because of their social media stuff, which I do not agree on, but when it comes to their makeup, I feel that their makeup is pretty damn good. I wanted to kind of add them somewhere else later on, which I'll talk about, but I felt like this is kind of more than enough. Like they have so many great products out now, and a lot of their stuff is under £10, but some of them is slowly creeping up to £10. Like the Skin Tint, I think, I can't remember what it's called, but that's £15. This is £8. So if you're looking for a really nice foundation, I think it's a really good coverage. It's like medium to buildable coverage, which I really agree with, because for me, I really want a good coverage, especially when I have my kind of red skin and the sun is like going nuts and stuff. I feel like this does a wonderful job. So I have two concealers, one for my under eyes and then one for the rest of my face. So this is no surprise, but this is another product this is the first product of Revolution. So this is their Skin Silk Under Eye Brightening. So this is £8.99, and one of the reasons that I love this is because of the metal applicator. So this is clearly a dupe for Rare Beauty, which I've not had a chance to try, but when I use this, it makes my under eyes feel so good. I love how cooling it is. I love the coverage on it as well. Like, I haven't set any powder and it's not gone crazy under my eyes. Like, my under eyes are quite baggy because I am a mum, and I know I shouldn't use that as an excuse, but I think that's just my skin in general. But I do have like deep under eyes, and I feel like this has done a really nice job to kind of help lift it up. And I feel like the packaging is nice. It's kind of nice and just simple. The foundation of this is brilliant. Again, I didn't want to add it because I felt like we needed a fair chance for so many brands, because there's so many affordable brands out there, and I do have two by Revolution, but I have a reason. But well, yeah, this is my first concealer, and then the second concealer is by Collection. So I've been using these two a lot together recently. So this is kind of more for the rest of my face. But this is $4.99. It's amazing. Like Collection are a brand that I'm very hit and miss with, because sometimes their products are amazing and affordable, but then sometimes I can be very like hesitant with using some of their stuff because I just don't think the quality is probably as good. But this is like a recent purchase for me, and this has been out for a couple of months and I picked it up at the same time. So this is a 16-hour wear. Again, no reason for me to wear makeup for 16 hours unless I'm having like a really long day somewhere. Maybe when I get a job, I will maybe have to do 16 hours, who knows. But this I use kind of around certain places of my face to help even like brighten up as well, because sometimes my foundation can be a little bit deeper. Foundation can oxidize, so I feel like if I use a concealer it will kind of balance it out a bit. But I just love how this works. I mean, it's a little bit thick, so if you're not into like thicker concealers, this might not be for you. But if you want something that's kind of a lot more coverage, this is. And so for bronzer I have Maybelline. So this is the lifter stick. This is £9.99. So this is kind of one of the more recent items in my kind of £10, like, you know, under 10 under 10 basically. And I saw someone use this as like a foundation or kind of like a concealer type thing. I don't use it for that. I know the shade, like this is shade 45. I think for me this is a great bronzer shade. Like I use it to kind of warm up my face, and obviously that's what bronzer's for, but I use it to kind of help define anything that I can really try and define, like my cheeks and stuff like that. But I love how creamy this is. It blends in so nicely. It's pigmented, it's not overly pigmented, so I feel like if you want something that will build up, and I think this is quite similar to the Rare Beauty one as well. I don't know if it's like a dupe or if it's actually just like this is its own thing, because obviously Maybelline have been around for such a long time. But this I feel like is great, and I got it on TikTok Shop, but then they kindly sent me like a set of 4 to try out. I'm not going to try some of the deeper shades. I might have to gift them to someone who will actually use it. But yeah, this is great. It's £9.99, and even on TikTok Shop you can probably get it for even cheaper. Okay, and the second product by Makeup Revolution is their blush trio. So this is £7.99. This comes with a cream blush, a powder, and like a blush highlighter. So I've only used the blush today, like the normal powder one. Normally I would go for the cream one, but I thought I'd mix it up a little bit today. But the fact that this, you get like 3 shades and it's £7.99, I think that's an absolute bargain. It is quite reminiscent of the One Size like blush. I haven't tried it. I'm not really trying, like I'm not really a fan of Patrick Star, so I haven't tried any of his stuff. But this by itself is so freaking good. Even the like the highlighter blush is stunning. I use it so much when I use my TikTok reels and stuff like that, and I actually add them on my YouTube if you want to see any of them. But the fact that you get 3 for normally like the price of 1, and I would have chosen like a Revolution highlighter or like a different type of blush, but I feel like for this you get a lot for your money. So the fact that the blush itself is really pigmented, like I think this is like 2 layers, so it's very buildable, and the cream itself is just nice and it just blends out so nicely, and I feel like the way that it kind of sits on my skin is beautiful. So yeah, this is an amazing blush, and I know blushes, like I have so many blushes that I could have gone for, but I feel like this one is probably the top one for me. Another item that is on the cusp of £10, so this is £9.99. This is by NYX. This is their buttermelt highlighter. So we have the buttermelt trio out now. The highlighter, oh my god, it's absolutely stunning. I mean, I love using this highlighter. I think I have about 2, but the gold one is a bit too gold for me. So when I use this, which is called Glaze It Butter, oh my god, it's stunning. It actually smells really nice as well. I kind of recently noticed the smell, and I feel like it smells just really nice and like, I don't know, just like, obviously it's quite buttery, but it's got that kind of pleasant smell to it, which I'm not the biggest fan of scented products, but I feel like this is pretty pleasant. But when it comes to the actual payoff, it's absolutely stunning. Like again, I think some products by NYX are under £10 that are really, really worth it. They definitely have a lot of stuff over £10. So if I do like, I don't know, a top 10 under £20 or something, I would definitely add a lot more NYX stuff because they have so many great products. But if you're looking for like an amazing standout highlighter, this one is definitely up there. When it comes to eyeshadow, it didn't take me that long to figure out which one I wanted, and especially as this one is £3.75 and it's by Anyway Makeup Academy. So this is their Amber Sunset, and I think this is the one that I purchased recently off their TikTok shop because they have such great deals on their TikTok shop sometimes, and even on their website, and you can get it in Superdrug and everything. But you can make a really nice simple look, and they have so many different variations. And the fact that it's not even £4 and you get 5 shades, it's an absolute bargain. I would have chosen the ELF quads, but I've done that so many times. Like, I speak about them all the time, and I feel like, again, the ELF foundation was probably enough, but I wanted anyway to get something in this video because everything they sell is either under £15, and there's a ton of stuff under £10 and under £5. But they're always coming out with some really, really great products, and the fact they have a big like collection when it comes to eyeshadows, these are absolutely stunning and they're so pigmented. How do they do that for £4? So lip liner, most lip liners tend to be quite affordable, or to some extent, but I've got the Maybelline lifter liner, and this is an absolutely stunning red. I mean, I've used it so much, I do need to sharpen it, but this is £6.99, and I believe I got this on TikTok shop, so you can get it by itself, or you can even get it as like a bundle with their lip glosses and stuff. But by itself is so creamy, it glides on beautifully, and it's so pigmented, so many shades. I really want to pick up some of the nudier tones because I've been really into like nude tones this year. But for me, red is always going to be like my ride or die. Like Maybelline this year coming out with a ton of new good stuff. Like a lot of it is not under £10. So again, if I do like a under £20 type video, then I will add a couple of like Maybelline stuff on there as well. But yeah, these lip liners are absolutely stunning. And then to end on lips, it took me a minute to decide what I wanted to add, but this is by 17, so this is a brand by Boots. I mean, that's so random for me to add it in this video, but I absolutely love these. So these are the tinted lip butters, and this is £4. So this brand is about a year and a half old, and they're always coming out with a ton of stuff. A lot of their stuff is under £10. I think everything is under £10. But when it comes to their lip products, this is so creamy, it's so blendable, and it's actually really pigmented for lip butter. Like, I wouldn't use this as like a lip balm, or I wouldn't use it as something that is obviously to go to bed or whatever, or casual, but this is more for like a kind of going out for a bit, just putting on some makeup and nice and casual. So I thought, you know what, I would add this in the video because a lot of the other stuff is here and there for me. I wouldn't say they have a perfect range of stuff, but this lip butter is absolutely stunning. I love it, and they come out with a ton of shades, but they recently come out with like a black honey dupe, which I haven't tried yet, but it sounds really nice. So those are my top 10 products under £10. Let me know what you think. Is there a lot of repetition? I don't know. It's a lot of stuff that I do try on my channel because I like to try affordable stuff. It's quite a rare occasion that I ever try something that's more than like £15, £20, because I like to buy more for like less, if that makes any sense. But again, the quality of this stuff is out this world, and I think this is a really nice look in my opinion. Please let me know what you like under £10, and if I haven't tried it, then I will consider picking it up. And thank you so much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias because I'm always active on there, and appreciate you sitting down listening to me ramble on. Bye.